Welcome to Bloxburg, a Roblox game you've definitely heard about, right?
Yes.
It's the biggest paid access game in all of Roblox, also being the first Roblox game to be bought for $100 million, making the owner, Coeptus, most iconic and most wealthiest man on the platform. But wait a minute, how did he manage to pull this off all alone? Let's journey back in time before Coeptus became famous even outside of Roblox. On November 4th, 2014 is when Coeptus first started heavy development on Bloxburg and was in development for over 4 years, which then the game was made public on August 6, 2016, while also making Bloxburg the most unique and most outstanding game that still, after many years, stands out from every other Roblox game on the platform, with a very solid and detailed building system enabling the possibilities of creating literally anything, as well as some very polished roleplay elements with a huge community always building things that brings the game attention to a lot more players outside of Roblox. Bloxburg definitely has one of the strongest roleplay communities, but we still don't fully know who the owner of Bloxburg is. Most games on Roblox, you know who the owner is. For example, Asimo, you know exactly who he is, especially Bad CC, who's been on the BBC News before. But Coeptus has been very secretive about his identity. He's one of the most secretive Roblox developers who's never face revealed, gave any sort of information on who he is, and of course, me being nosy, I did some research. So let's journey back a few years to find out who he really is and his history. Coeptus first made his Roblox account on June 28, 2014. The Bloxburg's development started on November 6th of 2014. Seems weird, right? This tells us that he had another Roblox account way before the Coeptus account. The biggest theory in the community is that Coeptus is actually Shedletsky. But who is he?
Shedletsky was one of many few Roblox developers to be hired by Roblox 14 years ago and has been working for them for many years and still does today.
But here's something sus. Back in 2014 when Bloxburg was in development, Coeptus made this decal which says Telemon Cleaning, which is Shedletsky's second Roblox account. What's more suspicious while I was researching is Shedletsky made Bloxburg on his account back in 2013. Very sus if you ask me. The account Coeptus has no past games or work he's shown besides Bloxburg, which is what started the rumors on Shedletsky being Coeptus with everything we've just uncovered. It's safe to say Coeptus is a very anonymous person and probably won't reveal anything about him anytime soon.
Now let's fast forward back to present day
To truly understand where and when Bloxburg's success started to skyrocket.
because the game has won several Bloxies, which include Best of Tech,
Best Showcase, and Best Game Trailer, while also being talked about outside of the Roblox platform, most importantly being the first game to be talked about in a TV show. Also bringing in hundreds of YouTubers who don't even play Roblox to come on Bloxburg to join the huge roleplay community. While not many people are able to afford 25 Robux to play the game, Bloxburg averages about 100,000 concurrent players daily and has been able to manage 7 billion visits, which is crazy for a paid access game. The popularity and community of Bloxburg kept rising as players would record their work or speed builds, which then posting it on TikTok or YouTube, which gained more than 1 million views, while bringing lots more eyes to Bloxburg and to players who don't even play Roblox. Bloxburg is one of many few Roblox games that has been standing for 8 years, with still a very strong and dedicated community growing each year. Bloxburg's updates always prioritizes on making the building system even more advanced. Now, what if I told you this one single update would make Bloxburg 10 times more popular than it already was?
On September 3rd, 2020,
Bloxburg did a huge map expansion and did a revamp, which made the game feel more fresh with a lot more roleplay elements added, more places to build, and just making the game feel more realistic with a bigger map added. This update alone made the community of Bloxburg more excited for what's to come in the future with all of these new gameplay changes being implemented. All these big updates and all of this hype, things do sound very good. Coeptus is successful, Bloxburg is poppin'.
but even after all of that success Coeptus was getting, something weird happened, which made majority of the Bloxburg community very upset.
Remember when I said Bloxburg is really talked about outside of Roblox? When I said that, I meant it really gets pushed all around different communities and areas of the gaming community. Bloxburg got talked about so much outside of Roblox to the point where one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, Embracer, made the decision to buy Bloxburg for $100 million. Well, after taxes though, Coeptus basically gets 37 million, which is still a lot of money, making him a multi-millionaire and basically having to never work again in his life. But who is the Embracer group and why did they make the huge decision to buy Bloxburg? Let's dig a little little deeper on their intentions of making such a huge purchase, because we all know there's way more to this. The Embracer Group is a huge gaming company that buys other games around the gaming community, such as Goat Simulator, Tomb Raider, and thousands of other games. The reason they buy these games is because they see a unique design in some of these games. While seeing all of these, they want to basically improve upon these unique games that they see and buy, and potentially making way more money than the current owner,
which is Coeptus, and as we all may know, Bloxburg makes stupidly amounts of money every month. Bloxburg is obviously the only game on Roblox with the cleanest roleplay elements and cleanest building UI.
The Embracer Group saw all of the success and saw how unique Bloxburg is and how it stands out from every other game on the platform. And so, on December 5th, 2022, they bought Welcome to Bloxburg. But then the news was given to the Roblox community about the purchase on December 26th, 2022. And the community got scared, also very upset.
But what made them scared and also upset?
Let's dig a little deeper to understand the community of Bloxburg's perspective. Number 1, the huge purchase means that Coeptus, who is the owner of Bloxburg, won't have as much control over the game as he once did. The only thing Coeptus will realistically be doing is fixing bugs and telling them, hey, this is how some of the things work.
And that's it.
Number 2, the Embracer Group will either ignore the community or listen to the community and take their ideas to make the game even better.
And finally, number 3, making Bloxburg free. Wait, why is this a bad thing?
Wait, after the game becomes free to play and no longer paid access, the game will skyrocket to be one of the biggest games on the Roblox platform outside and inside of Roblox, with no doubt, of course. This also means the players who have paid 25 Robux to play the game will most likely get nothing in return for buying the paid access version, which is what the huge complaint is about in the community.
But here's the main biggest problem.
A lot of people buy Bloxburg to actually roleplay inside of it, and this will disrupt the roleplay aspect entirely. Let me use Jailbreak as an example. A Jailbreak player will come inside of Bloxburg, probably spam L at a Bloxburg mother. You kinda get the idea. Will this be the end of Bloxburg, or will the game do even better than what Coeptus has been providing us for many years? Only time will tell. Now, Coeptus with his 37 million will most likely live his dream life as he is a multi-millionaire. He's probably gonna go to a beach, touch grass, find a woman, buy ice cream with them. Yeah, I don't know what else you do with women. I've never talked to a woman.
Out the cap.
This is history for us because this is the first game to be bought out for this much money as well. And you can definitely expect way more Roblox games in the future to be bought out. Potentially even Jailbreak, Brookhaven, or even Bloxburgs for way more money than just $100 million. But let's just hope the Embracer Group doesn't ruin the Bloxburg economy. They could either upset the community and make the game horrible, or they could do a very good job. I believe that they will definitely do a great job as Coeptus is on the side and he will observe what they do and probably try to suggest a few things, but he also doesn't have as much control, so we need to remember that. It is scary, but who knows, Bloxburg could become a way better game.
Let's just hope Bloxburg survives.